Hi guys, in today's video we're going to take a look at what is an ionic bond, forming ionic bonds, dot cross diagrams, ionic structures, the properties of ionic structures, an exam style question, and finally a summary.
So, what is an ionic bond? Well, an ionic bond is the electrostatic attraction between positive and negative ions. And I've shown here an example of an ionic bond between a sodium ion, a positively charged sodium ion, and a chloride ion, a negatively charged chloride ion. So let's take a look at how ionic bonds like these are formed. Generally, ionic bonding occurs between a metal and a non-metal. Now, elements seek to gain a full outer shell of electrons, and we know that the noble gases have a full outer shell, and this full outer shell of electron allows them to be both unreactive and stable, qualities that other elements would like to gain. So chemical bonding allows elements to obtain these full outer shells, and these outer shells are largely the s and p orbitals that we met earlier in our video on electrons and electron orbitals. So if we have a look at our sodium and chlorine, looking at our periodic table, we can see sodium is over here with 11 electrons and chlorine over here with 17. So looking back at our diagram, I've gone ahead and drawn out both sodium and chlorine, showing all the electrons in the orbitals. Now you can see that sodium has 1 electron in its outermost orbital. Chlorine has 7. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight them all so you can see. So, sodium needs to lose this 1 outer electron to gain a full outer shell, whereas chlorine needs to gain 1 electron to obtain a full outer shell. So, what happens is, this electron here on our sodium is transferred to our chlorine, and what you'll see is that these ions will form. We'll form a sodium ion. Now, our sodium ion has lost electrons. Remember, we said it had 1 electron in its outer shell, which was transferred over to our chlorine to form the chloride ion. Well, as sodium has lost an electron, a positive ion is formed, and you can see the equation for that over here. Our chlorine gained an electron. This blue electron here was transferred from our sodium, and so a negative ion is being formed. That's why sodium has a positive charge and our chloride ion has a negative charge. Now we can represent the ions that are formed through ionic bonding.
Hey guys, to continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific A-level chemistry videos, just click the Snap Provide smiley face. Join me today and together let's make A-level chemistry a walk in the park.